There's always a party in Montana. Whether you're going to a wedding, a football game, a concert, Montana Party Bus can get you there safe and will take you anywhere in Montana. You can relax with friends in style, luxury, and safety. Western Montana based for local and regional travel within Montana borders. Montana Party Bus is great for both large and small groups with a capacity of up to 30 guests. If you want to elevate your event, call them anytime, 406-200-8096. You can also visit mtpartybus.com. Travel anywhere in Montana in style with the Montana Party Bus.
I guess a pretty young secondary that you're kind of the veteran of this year. How proud of you were kind of those guys in those starting roles to step up in Austin Stadium for some first career starts?
Yeah, it's a pretty hard thing to go in there, you know, as a young guy, especially your first start. Not only the secondary, but I mean some linebackers stepping up. True freshman Xavier playing a lot of snaps. So really proud of those guys for, I mean, stepping in there, sticking their nose in some plays, and we got a lot to learn from that tape. So.
Yeah, how do you guys kind of brush that off and turn around because you got, you know, a top 3 opponent this Saturday?
Yeah, so the way we kind of think of it is we got 24 hours to, if we win, we can celebrate that for 24 hours. If we lose, we got to get that out of our minds and out of our systems. And I mean, going over that tape today, learn what we can from it, go out, practice, and correct those things, and then, you know, it's next game.
I'm not sure how much you've been able to dive into SCSU yet, but their quarterback, Chase Mason, a guy who waited in the wings and is excited to take over there in Brookings. Just what stands out most about him?
I honestly don't know anything about him. We haven't watched any tape. We just went over the Oregon film, so obviously playing for that program, you know they're going to have good players all over, so.
It's pretty rare to be going up against these caliber of opponents the first 2 weeks of the season. I guess, how do you guys view this opportunity going against, you know, Oregon and South Dakota State back-to-back tokens?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I mean, no better way than to gauge on what kind of team we have, how we're going to respond to adversity, than putting ourselves in some pretty adverse situations. I would rather have it this way than, you know, going and playing a couple D2 teams, something like that. So.
Going up against this Oregon offense, I guess anything you took away personally from what you saw?
Yeah, we need to read our keys. I mean, that's all it really comes down to. Don't make the moment any bigger than it is, and if you make a good play, next play. If you make a bad play, it's still another play that you got to make. So slow the game down a little bit, read our keys, and be a little bit more intentional during the week with practice and film.
Your brother mentions that it's the fastest team he's ever played. How did you just feel about their speed, athleticism, all that?
Yeah, fast, athletic, you know. You got that tight end that weighs what seemed like 260 pounds and was running faster than almost anyone out there. So really athletic team. Like I said, you got to read your keys and be really good against them.
The drive right after they blocked the punt, Jason had that tackle, Kari had the coverage. How did you guys kind of feel out coming off of that and just being able to hold them to a field goal at that point?
Yeah, I think something like that happens, and as a defense, you can run out there with two types of mentalities. You can kind of say, "Poor me," like we're backed up and we got put in this horrible spot, or you can kind of bow your neck and do what you can to get off the field, force them to just kick a field goal. So we went out there and, you know, it's just one play at a time, execute, do your job, and ultimately made them kick a field goal.
Caden really flashed. He's someone we heard about all fall camp, even spring ball, to be playing alongside him that first game for him, first starting game for him. How was that?
Yeah, it was good. He's a really athletic player and cares a lot about this team and everyone he plays with. So I think having him as a guy that I'm out there with, I can really trust him, and key's going to be just to play fast the rest of the year with him.
To watch Taco have a game like that, over 100 yards against a secondary like Oregon's,
yeah.
How proud of you for him?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I always have confidence in him. I don't think he's really ever outmatched, and I know he always rises to the occasion, so happy for him.
The 2022 and 23 losses in Brookings, how much are those in your mind going into this week?
Yeah, just as much as any other game, really. You know, we got to go out there and execute the same way that we would have to execute if we won those games. So it's a whole new year. We got a whole new team. They're a whole new team. So, we just got to go out there and rate our keys, execute.
How much do you think this crowd will benefit your team, getting them at home with a Gold Rush crowd?
Yeah, I mean, a whole lot. Like, anytime you don't have to go on the road and you get to play in front of these type of fans, like, that just creates a whole new atmosphere for not only us, but an opposing team that comes in and, they get down close to the end zone and they can't hear, can't make checks on the offense, and that always helps, so, yeah.
I know last year O'Reilly called it white noise, like when you put a fan on
Yeah.
when you're going to bed. How do you describe playing defense in the stadium?
Yeah, sometimes it's tough because we can't get our calls communicated across the board. And I noticed that my first time ever playing here 2 Gold Rushes ago against Utah Tech, they got down close to the end zone, and it's hard to, everything's going crazy. So glad to be playing in front of this stadium.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Town Pump. Right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
Big Sky Breakdown, proudly presented by the Bobcat Collective at Montana State. The Bobcat Collective is the NIL collective that serves Montana State University student athletes. The collective has partnered with Montana State to connect fans, alumni, businesses, and local nonprofits with Montana State student athletes. Opportunities through the collective allow student athletes to earn compensation while serving the greater Montana State University community. Sign up now for memberships and enjoy automatic entry into raffles for free tickets while supporting the bright minds at Montana State. They have multiple different membership tiers, and you can also be a one-time supporter, and you can also business partner or corporate supporter. Visit bobcatcollective.com for more.
I guess speaking of that, I know the offense at Oregon was having some trouble getting calls on. I guess defensively, were you guys have any issues on getting calls in on Saturday?
Maybe a couple times, but ultimately it just comes up to us getting in our assignments and doing our jobs.
As a leader, what's the message to some of the younger guys, first-time starters, after that loss to not let it get to them mentally?
Yeah, I think we have a confident group. I mean, our secondary, we'll go in there, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. We're going to prepare the exact same. We're going to give them play as fast as we can, give them our best shot. So just not letting those guys, hang their heads after, maybe a bad play or get too high after maybe a good play.
Coulter, do you have anything?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Just a couple for me. Doing the whole sort of Caden Dowler, just his ability to sort of step up and play really well now. What did you see out of him? And also, how impressive is that for a guy to sort of not be slated as the starter, then have to basically play starter reps after the game?
Yeah, I mean, he stepped up big time. He goes in there and he's never afraid of any situation. So he'll just go in there and stick his nose in whatever happens out there. So I was really proud of him, and he prepares the same way as if he were the starter. So it was no surprise when he stepped in there and made a difference.
Sort of interesting between South Dakota State and Montana State how so many people are talking about what everybody lost instead of what everybody still has.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like both these teams are hungry to prove some stuff. So, how do you think that affects this matchup? And how excited are you to play, number 2 team in the country out of North Field?
Yeah, definitely excited to play this game. Just go out there and play hard. Make it about us this week and prepare as best we can. But really, it's just going to come down to us doing our job and going out there playing free and not really having leaving anything out on the field.
Last one for me, it looked like you didn't have very much rest. It looked like you were in full game form on Saturday. So did it feel pretty good coming into the game?
Yeah, felt good. We got the best training staff around, and I have the best. These last 2 years, I've had the best PT, and really dialed me in on what I need to get better at and what I need to work on. So throughout fall camp, knocking that rust off was pretty easy, and being in the right spot most of the time, so it wasn't too hard.
Is a will you marry me in your future? Or maybe you do it all over again. Hi, I'm Brian Toon with Jewelry Design Center, inviting you to come see the largest selection of Will You Marry Me in the state of Montana. The brightest diamonds of every shape and size, unique settings built to last, and skilled jewelers on site offering free sizing and maintenance for life. because that's how long we want to be your jeweler. Jewelry Design Center in Missoula, on Brooks, across from the Montana.